So I wanted to wait a day because I didn't want the bandwagoners to be a part of this. I wanted only real Nets fans to be a part of this mild celebration. You don't know how bad I want to say, oh my God, it's Russell Crowe, but I can't because we beat another team at full strength. So I can't do that. But we are on a 4-game win streak. Y'all, I don't know if you heard me correctly, but we are on a 4-game win streak. The Brooklyn Nets have strung together 4 games in a row. I can't tell you how many times I wrote them off and said, I can't even imagine them stringing together a couple wins. They'll win 1 and lose 3, win 2, lose 5 or something like that. But we are on a 4-game win streak. And if that number is off, then I'm sure someone has already corrected me down below. I appreciate you in advance. But to my knowledge, we have won 4 consecutive games in a row. Let me check. I'm pretty sure we have, but let me just check just in case, because y'all know I'd be wrong and I'd be off a little bit, but I've never been Captain Factual. If you come to me for facts and not pure opinion, you are on the wrong channel. Nets Republic is not liable for the lies that I might spew. I want to make that 1000% clear. Let's look at the schedule. That is 1 dub, 2 dub, 3 dub, 4 dub. Yes, that is 4 consecutive wins in a row, y'all. 4 consecutive wins. And the Brooklyn Nets are just shooting up the standings yet again. Just shooting right up there. I think we're in like 6th or I think it's 6th place. I'm pretty sure it's 6th place, which is nuts because it feels like a week ago we were in the bottom tier with the bottom feeders, with the Pistons and all them other dudes. I was looking at some of the other teams around us, and it's a little bit more crowded with some more bumular teams than I would have thought. You know, we have a better record than Chicago. We've got a better record than Philly. We've got a better record than a good bit of individuals who I had no idea of, which again, I kind of only focus on the Nets. That's kind of my downfall when it comes to other teams and what they're doing. That's why my respect level for certain teams is like all the way up here, but then other teams it's down below because I don't really pay attention to what other teams are doing. But that's not here nor there. I do know our next game is against the Celtics. This is going to be a true test. This is going to be a true test. Jason Tatum is out there doing performances to where people are saying blasphemous things like he's better than Kevin Durant. We all know that's not the case, but he's putting on some spectacular performances that have people fooled. This is going to be the real test. Now, not so much for me, because y'all know I'm a representative of the Church of Blow It Up. So this won't be a test for me. This will be a test for y'all to see how true to the course the Brooklyn Nets are. How on point are we? Is this for real, or have we just been beaten up on lower tier teams? This is going to be the test for that. Personally, for me, being as optimistic as humanly possible, every game against the Raptors has been the test for me. The Raptors have the length, they've got the hustle, and they've got the chemistry. But on the lowest of low, taking away the length part, we've got hustle. And for the first time in about 3 years, we've got the chemistry to go with it. Ever since Kyrie's been back and everyone's kind of getting used to each other, ever since Royce O'Neal has been firmly set into the starting lineup, ever since Jacques Vaughn got the keys to the castle, ever since it's been guaranteed that Claxton is a starting point guard with the rotation of no Patty Mills, more so sporadic Cam Thomas minutes, Seth Curry coming off the bench, even Joe Harris starting. The chemistry is pretty good. The chemistry is pretty good. I ain't gonna lie to you. They're making the no-look passes. They seem to know where people are. Even individuals where, dare I say, they might be running a system. Who would have thought we'd be saying that about the Nets? Dare I say they're running a system of sorts out there. There are times, specifically last game yesterday, where Joe Harris was wide open. I mean, wide open. The type of defensive attention that Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant are drawing. We're finally seeing where Joe Harris can feast. And he is wide open, just spraying it. I believe Joey had like 15 or something like that on his own. What did Kevin Durant end with? Let's check the box score. You know I don't really mess with the box score like that, but just for Kanye's and giggles, let me just take a quick look at the box score. But Yeah, we're taking advantage of some nasty coverages, but that's not here. I'll get back to what I was saying in a second. I just want to look at the box score. Recap, box score. Kevin Durant ended with 17 points, shooting 6 for 10. I remember right before I fell asleep in the fourth quarter because it was a blowout and it just wasn't even competitive at all. We were smacking them around. I mean, just giving them the business, giving them the beats, if you will. But that's not even there. We might as well be the Brooklyn Dr. Dre's because we were giving them the beats. But that's neither here nor there. Kevin Durant really wasn't doing much because the ball was just being distributed around so well and everyone just kind of knew where to be. We were finally seeing the fruits of the labor of what's going to happen when Joe Harris is getting the Seth Curry treatment, where he's getting these wide open looks and they're actually going in. We're finally seeing that for a change. But that's neither here nor there. Claxton had 15. Joe Harris had 17. That's what I wanted to see. But this is the important thing. On such efficiency as this, 6 out of 8. 6 of 8? That's the Joe Harris we need. That's the Joe Harris we've been looking for. Now, do it in the playoffs when it counts, but that's neither here nor there. But this type of stuff, let's just go up and down what the starting lineup did, right? You got Royce O'Neal getting 11 points. Kyrie had 27. Joe Harris had 17. Kevin Durant had 17. Claxton had 15. That is despicable in a good way. Absolutely delightful. It makes my mouth water just hearing it. Everybody's getting fed. Everybody eats. It is a full team effort. And the reason why I say, dare I say, they're running something with the system is from the standpoint of he's getting the Seth Curry looks. It's plug and play. Doesn't matter who's out there, that particular role, that particular puzzle piece, that particular chess piece is insert blank shooter. Somebody's getting the looks. Whoever is in that shooter position is getting the looks. If we had someone else who could be in the dunker spot and really finish, which I guess you see it a little bit with Claxton and Ben Simmons, where somebody will drive in and then they just flip it up and right in the dunker spot is either Claxton or Ben Simmons. When you see repetition like that, but it's just like swap out the player, but it's the position that's getting the looks. Yo, that's the remnants of a system. We didn't see that in the Steve Nash days, y'all. This is new to us. Maybe other teams are used to it, but I gotta be honest, here in Brooklyn, we ain't seen nothing like that over the last 2.5 years. A system, it's not just iso ball. People are playing their roles, getting in certain spots, making certain cuts, certain looks, certain reads, certain plays. Are we running plays? Oh, this is too much, but I'm here for it. Now, will I relinquish my position at the church of blow it up? Absolutely not. But I'm done preaching about it. I am 1000%. The olive branch has been taken away. I'm done preaching about it because the Nets are playing absolutely wonderful. And to Kevin Durant's credit, maybe it was just a situation of they just needed to get the chemistry down. They needed to really play together, bond together. Maybe it was Steve Nash, but changes have been made, and I like where we're going. I think it is possible that we get better, but, at what cost? If what we have right now is working, then do we really need to do anything? There are rumblings of us doing something to get John Collins, which y'all know, y'all know how I feel with John Collins. But even if we don't, The team's fine. The team looks good. I think Sunday, tomorrow, is going to be a real test and a real challenge to see where it is we are. Are we as far along as we think we are? Have we gotten into a group? And what I mean by that is the game competitive? If we lose, I'm not going to care. I'm talking about, is the game competitive? If we get the break speed off of us and KD has an awful shooting night, Kyrie gets clamped up or something like that, then yeah, that's going to be an issue. But I think things might be different this time. The last time we played the Celtics, we had Patty Mills guarding Jaylen Brown. I think we'll be different now. I think times have shifted, and the situation's going to handle itself. You got Royce O'Neal out there. You got Claxton in the Claxton-y role. You feel me? Joe Harris is playing defense now, and he's actually out there and can hit a shot. You feel me? I think we'll be okay. Do I think we'll win? Absolutely not. But I'm looking to see, is it competitive or not? That's what I'm trying to do. If we extend this to 5 games in a row, and them dudes over there in Boston are healthy, I will admit I was wrong. How about that? How about we do that? I'll make y'all a bet. If we beat the Celtics tomorrow, I'll admit I was wrong. How about that? Personally, I think I'm right. I think this is going to end in destruction and pain and sorrow in the first round. But to make it interesting for tomorrow's game, if we beat the Celtics tomorrow and they are full strength, no Russell Crowe sightings, they are at full strength, I will get on camera and admit I was wrong and that I jumped out the window with the blow it up stuff. How about that? Let's make tomorrow interesting. Let's wager that. I like that. Let's wager that. I will see you tomorrow afternoon to see what them dudes do against the Celtics. Again, I think this is going to be a major test, and just to make it interesting, I wagered you a bet. I will admit I was wrong. How about that? I'll see you tomorrow. Like, comment, subscribe. Go get you some Nets Republic merch on netsrepublic.com or dopejerseys.com. And I will see you tomorrow to either do the or do the... You guys, you feel me? So it's going to be one of the two. So be prepared for that. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Sever the bond. Nets Republic.